Welcome to my top 10 favorite Tim Burton movies. I will count down from 10 to 1, my faves. And the awesome thing about this is that I own all of these movies on DVD. So, let's begin. Number 10 favorite Tim Burton movie is Dark Shadows. So many people did not like this movie. And I can see why. I mean, even though I really like it, it's sort of... maybe they didn't get the story, maybe they didn't understand it. But I really liked what they did with it. I didn't see the TV show that it's based on, so I wasn't, expecting anything. And I really liked Johnny Depp as a vampire. I thought he did it cool. I thought he did it nice. I just like most Tim Burton movies, even the ones that not everyone likes. And this one, I like that he re-partnered up with Johnny Depp and Michelle Pfeiffer. It was good to see him working with Michelle Pfeiffer. I also like Chloe Grace Moretz. She's in it as well. And Helena Bonham Carter, who's in a lot of his movies too. He likes to work with the same people more than once. And I enjoyed it. And that woman who plays the bad girl, Ava Green, wow, she is stunning. She is sexy. Let's see if there's a picture of her on here. This lady here. Wow. She should be like a huge star. She's amazing. She was really good in it. My next movie, number 9, is Corpse Bride, with Tim Burton's favorite people doing the voice work. Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter is playing the girl's voice, and Johnny Depp plays the male's voice. So I like the way the animation was. It's like, how do they call it? It's like they created with plaster, or with... they made each character. It wasn't just animated. Like, they actually made them and then moved them into... there's a term for it, but I'm forgetting the term. But I really love Corpse Bride. It's a cute movie, great. It's like a Disney movie. Is it even connected to Disney? I'm trying to see if it's a Disney movie. No, it's not even a Disney movie, but it's got that thing where there's musical interludes and great moments, and the songs are really good in the movie. And it's a cute story and just fun. And I just really like Corpse Bride. So that is my number 9 pick. In the same vein, I have my number 8 is Frankenweenie. And it's similar sort of animation, I think. This one is Disney. It says Disney right there. And in the beginning of the movie, it's really cool how it's like the Disney opening, like the normal Disney opening, but then it's got this Tim Burton flair, and it's black and white, and it goes like Halloweenish, and the story is just really good and cute in this one, and original, and I really liked that he made such an original, interesting movie with Frankenweenie. And I don't think, is Johnny Depp in this? No. Johnny Depp is not in this. Wow. I mean, I love Johnny Depp, so I don't care, but it's funny how he's in, like, almost every movie. Catherine O'Hara, who was in Beetlejuice. Martin Short. Martin Landau. Winona Ryder all do voice work in the movie, which is great to see. He loves to rework with people that he's already worked with before, which I really, really love that he does that. But it's become kind of a joke how he works with Johnny Depp so much. For other people, for me, I don't care. He could work with him for every single movie that they do. And my number 7, I think we're at 7 now, is Sleepy Hollow. Love this movie. And I forgot, like, when I went to go look through my DVDs of Tim Burton stuff, I forgot this was a Tim Burton movie for a minute. And then I was like, how could you forget that it was a Tim Burton movie? It's an obvious Tim Burton movie. So, I really love Christina Ricci, and I'm surprised this was like the only movie she's done with him. I think she should work with him again. I hope she does. And Johnny Depp, of course, I love him. Christopher Walken is also in it. Jeffrey Jones, who's also in Beetlejuice, is in this. He reworks with people. Like, I love that about him. I love that he's, you know, loyal to people that he likes working with. Just a cute retelling. And there's a new TV show that I feel like is sort of based off of this in a way. That's Sleepy Hollow. And I just really liked his take on it and his Tim Burtonism coming out. The next movie, another Johnny Depp. I might as well just say they're all Johnny Depp movies too. Almost all of them are. So Helena Bonham Carter, Johnny Depp, Sacha Baron Cohen, aka Borat, is also in this movie. Who else is in it? Like the singing in it, I was surprised. At first when I saw this movie on my birthday in a theater once. So I didn't know how it would be like with the singing. But he's a pretty good singer, actually, and it was a good story. Let's see, who else is in it? Oh, Alan Rickman, I think he's worked with again, or maybe I'm just remembering wrong. But he's really good in it. He plays, like, a villain sort of character. And there's Johnny Depp's daughter. It doesn't say her name on here. But the girl who plays his daughter that he's trying to help. And also there's a wife and a guy who likes the daughter. And then Alan Rickman character is, like, this creep. And they have a barber shop and a bake shop, and they combine it in a gruesome way. I won't give too much away, but this movie is fairly old enough that people have already seen it if they're watching this video. But really good movie, fiendish and evil, and got a horror movie vibe, and I love that. Next one is a tie, because it's basically kind of the same movie. Well, it's a sequel, and then also the first one, which would be Batman. These two. I have the whole set, even though this sucks so bad, so hard. Monkey balls, but I bought it all together. So, really love Batman and Batman Returns. I don't need to cover it up now, but you know what I'm saying. I really loved, and I know everyone likes the Christopher Nolan Batman, but I really, really love what Tim Burton did in his two movies for Batman. Even though it's, you know, it's kind of silly in parts, but it's, if you've seen, like, the TV show and read some of the comics and stuff like that, it's kind of suitable. And, also, I love it because, oh, by the way, no Johnny Depp in this, even though I love him. Really like Michael Keaton as Batman, and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. Oh, so hot. I'm not gay, but wow. She's hot in that movie. Like, everyone knows that, if you've seen it. What else can I say? I didn't like the Penguin character, but that's just me. I just didn't like his character. But he did a good job doing, like, playing it, and the movie was great. I don't know why maybe he didn't want to do Batman Forever. And once Michael Keaton left, I guess he was just like, adios, I'm out of here too. So, that is my number 6. Am I on 6? 6. Tie between these two movies. My next favorite Tim Burton movie, number 5, is My next movie is my number 4 pick for best Tim Burton movie, and that would be Nightmare Before Christmas. I remember seeing this when I was a kid, and it's got nostalgia, some nostalgia reasons why I love it. I mean, it's a great movie. It's a Disney feature, again, with Tim Burton and Disney. I don't know if this is his first Disney, work when he first worked with them. I kind of have a feeling like it is. I'm not a Tim Burton expert by any means. I love his movies, but I wouldn't say I'm a Tim Burton expert. So, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this was his first Disney movie. And I love that it's sort of Halloween versus Christmas, because I've always been more of a Halloween fan. Christmas is great, but my birthday's so close to Christmas that there's a little bit of dislike for the fact that I share it, with my birthday sometimes. But anyways, so Halloween's always been my favorite holiday. And this movie, there's a song called This Is Halloween in this movie. I love it. The best freaking song. I could probably play it right now in the background. But I won't do that right now because I just want to get through this list. I don't want it to be too long. But again, this movie is excellent and it holds up over time. And it's kind of one of those movies you can watch it for Christmas time, you can watch it for Halloween time, or you can watch it in November, and it's in between. So, that's my number 4. My next favorite movie is my number 4 pick, and that is Alice in Wonderland. Johnny Depp is back. So, again, a lot of people did not like this. It was sort of a toss-up. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I really loved it. I watched this movie all the time. I watched it in the theater 3D. I watched it on an airplane on the way to my honeymoon, so that tells you when I got married, the year that this movie came out. Just love it. Love, love, love. I love this movie. I love Disney movies, and I love the way that he made this his own styling, the Tim Burton way. The main girl, and her name is... Where's her name? Mia Wasikowska? She hasn't been in too much since then, but I liked her in it. He was great as a Mad Hatter, a little crazy as usual, but, that's typical Johnny Depp. And Helena Bonham Carter, I actually was impressed with her work in it. The Cheshire Cat is my favorite character of all time, right here. There he is. Love this character. And I love cats, so I actually like what they did with him. And it's just so cute, and it's gorgeously done. And then when I saw Oz the Great and Powerful, I felt like they copied the look of this movie in that movie. Even though I liked Oz the Great and Powerful, but I felt like they stole his ideas and his look and his style for this movie. So I wouldn't be upset if he retold another Disney story, I don't know, Little Mermaid, make it his freaky way, I love that. Number 2, we're getting really intense now. So hard to choose, actually, between number 2 and number 1, because both of these movies were, his best work. I feel like I couldn't even... It's hard to say. So, okay. But I did narrow it down. I did. So number 2 is Edward Scissorhands. I wanted to put it number 1, but I have other reasons for my number 1 movie that I have to explain when I get there. This movie is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's sad. It's funny. It's got a great story. There's never been a story like this in any other movie that I've seen, even other Tim Burton movies. This is, like, incredible. I have the widescreen anniversary collection edition. So, open that up, and then there's Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp. I don't even feel like it's Johnny Depp. Like, I feel like it's Edward Scissorhands. Like, the way he performed this, he is, you know, embodying this character 100%. It's just such a super great, cute, amazing movie. Sad, you know, I felt bad for him the whole time. And the music and everything, the look of the whole movie, just incredible. It's just so, so good. And that is Edward Scissorhands, my number 2 pick. It was so hard to choose, but my number 1 pick I could not take away. My number 1 favorite Tim Burton movie, you may have guessed it already because I've been playing the theme music in the background, is Beetlejuice. I fucking love this movie. I've watched this movie, God even knows how many times I've seen it, because I've watched it since I was a kid. I've seen it when it was on TV. You know, this is one of those movies, I watch it if it's on TV during Halloween time or any time. I had it on VHS. I bought it on DVD. It's one of those movies, I just love it. There isn't a movie or a character like this I've seen, you know what I mean? And it's not even, Johnny Depp's not even in this one. So Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice is so great and so excellent. Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, I really like the parts about them. They're basically what the movie really is. Because Beetlejuice is in it for maybe half an hour or 20 minutes or something. But they are the main, you know, story. And they're a normal couple who go, you know, out for errands one day. They're on a staycation, staying home for a vacation. And they go for supplies and whatever. They die. They come home, they don't know they're dead. Like, I'm not giving away spoilers. This movie came out in, like, 1989, I believe. I think it was 1989. Does it even say? Let's just go with 1989, because I can't find out. I think it was... Basically, it's that long ago that you better know what this movie is about, or you're... You know... If you haven't seen it, you should go see it now. But anyways, they die, and it's cool the way, like, I really love how they go into the netherworld, like, what his imagination is, what the afterlife might be like, and the book, you know, the book of the deceased and everything else, and drawing a door, and draw the door and you go into, like, the waiting room to go see a caseworker that's gonna help you. You figure out, you know, it's just so great. And then it's great even before Beetlejuice gets in there, you know. Then he gets in there and it's, like, even better, like, funny and creepy and interesting. And I like Winona Ryder as the goth girl, you know, the crazy goth girl that wants to die, and she's like only 12 years old or something. It's interesting. And Catherine O'Hara as the crazy stepmom, and it's just excellent. It's got everything that everyone knows about Tim Burton movies all in one movie. The great makeup, the great sets, the great, like, you know, the black and white spirals and the black and white clothes. You know, it's just everything everyone knows about. There it is. So that is my top 10 favorite Tim Burton movies. I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a comment or give me your top 10 or top 5 favorite Tim Burton movies. Are there any movies you think I should have put on the list? Let me know.